So when you're looking for head lice on your child, there are things called hot spots. These are around the ears, at the nape of the neck, crown of the head, and in little children along the bangs. A lot of children get misdiagnosed with head lice, so it's important to know what you're looking for. We use a magnifying visor that shines a light directly into the direction that we're looking. This really helps us get a good look at the hair shaft. So I'm going to begin at the hot spot, which is right here around the ear, and I'm going to do small 1 inch to 1/2 inch sections with my light stick, and I'm going to look up and down the hair shaft, all the way up and down both sides of the hair shaft, all the way around this section of hair, looking for the little eggs, which are brown in color. Most people think the eggs are white, but truly they are brown in color. Once I've seen this section is clear, I'm going to go on to the nape of the neck. Could you put your head down for me? At the nape of the neck, you just want to part the hair and look along the scalp and both sides of the hair shaft in the process. So basically you take your 15 mils of the enzyme, you mix that in with some regular white conditioner, give it a good shake, and that's basically what's used as the topical treatment. I like to just put a nice goop of it in my hand. I like to rub that together, and then I like to saturate the scalp. So you're wanting to saturate the whole scalp, paying special attention to the hot spots, again around the ears, nape of the neck, and crown of the head. So we're going to go ahead and completely saturate her scalp with enough of the mixture. You don't have to use it all, you just have to use enough to saturate the scalp. If you don't have a shower cap, you can use a towel. So basically this is just to be left on. If you're using oil, minimum 4 hours. It's a little more messy and time consuming with the oil approach, but it does work. If you're using the enzyme, it's left on for 1 hour. So basically this is going to create heat and it's going to get everything activating. So now that the mixture's sat for about an hour, we're going to remove the shower cap, and we're going to do the most important thing before we start our reduction combing with the lice comb. We're going to detangle the hair, because the last thing you want to do is pull your child's hair. They will not let you at them with a lice comb if you do that, so it's important to detangle with a nice pick or brush prior to doing your reduction combing. I'm going to get our lice trap comb out, which is the comb that we tend to use when we're dealing with lice, because it has long tines. The tines are micro-grooved, and it is the most effective comb that we've found on the market. This is the comb that we're going to use to detangle. Now, important when you're detangling and you're looking for lice and reduction combing is you want to do 7 to 10 passes, 6 to 10 passes on the same section of hair. And you're basically really going to start focusing on the hot spots first and foremost. And you want to do about 7 to 10 good passes on the same section. And then what you want to do is you want to wipe that onto a white tissue. And you're going to look for the little brown dots coming off the comb. Little brown dots or dark black dots would indicate lice eggs or the lice themselves. And this process is done until nothing else comes off the comb. So an important thing to do once you've done your topical application and your reduction combing is to have a final look through. So I call it the final nitpick. And you want to look through again those hot spots, and you want to take small sections of hair, and you want to look at them and make sure that you've gotten everything off the hair. This nitpicking is really best done in bright sunlight. So now that we've done our topical treatment and our big comb out, it's important for parents to know that there needs to be some form of follow-up done. Head lice is a process of reduction, and we need to get in over a 2-week period to interrupt their life cycle. So we recommend to parents at Lice Squad that they go home with this brochure, which indicates what they need to do for their environmental care, as well as some follow-up reduction combing and treatment. So the course of treatment will be based on whatever type treatment you first received with Lice Squad or what you did on your own at home. But the importance is that parents need to know that head lice is a process of reduction, and there is not a one-time shot deal out there no matter what the product says. You need to interrupt the life cycle, you need to do reduction combing, and you need to be vigilant with your environmental care.